All right, in this video, we're going to go over the process of responding to reviews on Google and show you how to do that in a positive manner, whether or not the review is positive. If you're logged into your Gmail account, just go over here, click on Maps, and then search for your business. We've searched for it already. I'm just going to switch over to a different account here that I use. And you can see when you do that, and you go into the search bar, I use this account to manage all of my Google pages. When you go into the search bar, it says your business has a new review, so you'll automatically be able to read that. And you'll see that Mr. Don here, they were up by the river on a camping trip in their RV, and they had a blowout, and it was pretty sucky time for them. But what happened was their tire blew out, and they were on the side of the road, and ended up being the case that it wasn't even the tire initially that they thought was the problem, but what it was is the valve stems on both of his tires were cracked and leaking air, and we were able to figure that out. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it fixed till the next morning, but fortunately, Mr. Don was in an RV, so he was able to just kind of camp out, and in the morning we went back up there and took care of it. And he did go and have the rest of his valve stems checked, and it looked like they all need to be replaced too. So we're going to reply to Don, and we're just going to let him know, hey, Don, thank you for the great review. Glad we could help you, and sorry it took till the next morning. And I'm going to spell it right. I'm really glad you couldn't spell. You had the rest of the valve stems checked. And we got those replaced. Would hate for this to you again. So we're just going to, write a nice little well thought out review based on the information that they provided and what we know about the situation from the call that we did actually go out and complete. So we'll click reply and done. Now you can see it just said that we did have one review that hadn't been responded to, so we're done here. We really only have 5-star reviews, but in the case that we did get a negative review, the way that I would suggest handling that is obviously reply to the review and let them know that, we're sorry that they had a bad experience, and let them know that we'll be reaching out by phone in order to try to make this better for them, or see what we can do to kind of calm the situation and ensure that it doesn't happen again in the future. Also, what we would do is that once we did resolve that with them, we would ask them if they would be willing to go back and update their review on Google, not delete anything, let the bad be there, but also show that we did contact them and work to resolve the problem. We're not going to make everyone happy all of the time. We've been, really lucky so far to be able to provide excellent service and have reviews that reflect that. However, there's going to come a day and a time where there's going to be a negative review, and so we need to handle that in the correct manner. And the manner is respond to the review and let them know that we're going to reach out to them by phone, and then do so immediately and try to resolve the problem satisfactorily. And if we can, we ask the customer if they would be willing to update their review on Google to let people know that, yeah, we admit there was a problem. We worked to solve the problem and try to make the customer happy. So that's kind of how the process of how we would handle a negative review. We'll move on to the next video now. Thanks for watching.